All right, everybody, welcome back to Dad and Daughters Collectibles. Today, let's talk about this set. I have been thinking about this set all day since I saw it. There's a lot to say about it. And I think some of my takes are going to surprise you based on especially my post earlier, where I think anyone's initial reaction to this is $30,000 for this. That's insane. But there's more to it than that. And spoiler alert, I actually think this is a good product. And I'll tell you why as we go on. So, if you haven't heard, Panini is releasing his rookie royalty set on June 30th. It is going to be a Dutch auction, so very similar to the Photo Donruss baseball video I showed. Starts at a price, in this case, $30,000, and works its way down every 5 minutes until the floor is hit of $3,000. $30,000 is a lot of money. Hold on, before I get into that. What do you get for $30,000? Well, what do you get in this box? I don't think people are going to pay $30,000, but what do you get in this box? You get two cards, and there's a video that shows some of these. You get a guaranteed on card Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese autograph. You also get one rookie downtown or Kaboom, which have never been released before. So that could be, I believe, the entire rookie class. I saw Camila Cardosa, I saw Cameron Brink, I saw Nika Mule, along with a few other things. JC Sheldon S on there as well. Two cards. The question is, where is this product going to sell? And I think that's a very interesting question to get answered. So let's start with some of the basics. The first and foremost, people who watch my channel regularly, who I interact with, this is not a product for us. We're spending $35 on blasters. We're not spending $3,000 on two cards. There was one, I bought an NBA Prism hobby box when it first came out because the deal was great. I completely whiffed on that and got about $300 back. I would do it again, but like that's like maybe a once a year type thing where the right product comes out and I've got a little extra money. That's going to be pretty rare for me. Most everything else I have purchased, if you add up all the blasters we purchase at once, there's generally between $100 and $200 at most at a single purchase. I think based on the videos I see from other people as well, that's the price range most people are in. This is a high end product with no, there's guarantees, but even the Angel Reese guarantee is not the same as the Caitlin Clark. So this is a product for high end collectors, which, as far as I know, nobody who follows my channel is. And if you are, that's cool because, as I said in one of my previous videos, the hobby is open to everybody. If you're a high end collector and this is a product for you, I'm happy for you. Like, I'm not going to I'm really not even going to criticize this product. I'm just going to talk about what you can expect, what a good price point might be, and ultimately do what you want with your money. The only thing, like I said, be moral, be ethical, and don't harm yourself. Don't put yourself into debt for sports cards. Okay, so 30,000 is where it starts. It could floor at 3,000. I do not believe it's going to get to 3,000. You get a guaranteed on card Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark. So let's look at what comps might be for an Angel Reese or a Caitlin Clark auto. These are the highest selling Prism cards on eBay for the last 90 days for both of these players. We're going to start with Angel Reese. You can see here a 9 out of 10 gold prism sold for 3,500, BGS 9.5. Here's a PSA 8 gold to 10 sold for 18. A Lotus, I believe these are to 20, or Cherry Blossom, the Lotuses are to 3. The Cherry Blossom sold for 1,500 on a PSA 10. Here's an auto to 10, PSA 9, 1375. 1,250 on a Mojo to 25. So, one, there is a market for Angel Reese autos, and it is a four-figure market. That's a good thing if you're buying this product because it means your low end. I don't know what these cards are numbered to. There's not a ton of detail. My guess is there are some more common ones that are probably numbered to 99, and everything else is going to be less than that, including some Nike swooshes and some WNBA logos that are guaranteed one of ones because I've seen the one of one stamp on them. So your low end on card Angel Reese auto is probably, again, assuming it's like to 99 or 50, is probably going to be in the $500 to $1,000 range for this product. Your other card's going to be a Kaboomer Downtown. So depending on who that is, if it's Nika Mule, if it's JC Sheldon, that's probably going to be a $200 to $500 card, would be my guess. If it's a Cameron Brink, if it is a Camilo Cardosa, again, it could be another Angel Reese, could be a Caitlin Clark. The value of that box goes up with that. But 50% of the boxes are going to have an Angel Reese. That the low end Angel Reese is going to be about 500 to 1,000. The 101 Nikes, here's a select, but select is not the same as Prism. Again, and this doesn't have an auto, and it's certainly not on card. I'm guessing the top end Angel Reese's are gonna be 5,000 to 7,500 for those one of ones. So if you get an Angel Reese, first off, you're going to be disappointed because you're generally going to be going for Caitlin Clark here, and your range on Angel Reese is probably going to be 500 to 7,500 would be my guess. So if you average that out, and also considering the one-on-ones are going to be much less, it's not going to be an average of that. It's there's going to be fewer one of ones. So if you get an Angel Reese box, honestly, you're probably looking at 1,500 to 2,500 in value in cards on average. Could you hit a Caitlin Clark kaboom that's probably worth a couple thousand? Sure, you could, right? But I'm just thinking that's probably going to be your average on an Angel Reese box. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, this is what people are going to be buying this product for. Here is a PSA 10 auto, not on card sticker, sold for numbered to 10 for 20,000. Here's the Lotus from the Photos to 3 for 18,000. This is not even this is a instant Panini instant one of one for 15,000. Let's really focus on Prism 13,000, Gold Ice non-auto, uh, Black Gold 12,000. These are ungraded. Here is a Black Velocity PSA 10 to 39 for 11,000. So if all these are autos on the Kalen Clark, which I believe they are, what's what the product said, right? Guaranteed on card auto, on card. Yep. And the most common ones are like the 99. You have to, I mean, I know these are low number, but these are non-autos. And here's an on card to 25, not an on card. This is a sticker to 25. Best offer accepted. Here's to 35. Sticker 10,000. On card, if they're numbered to 99, you're probably your low end Caitlin is maybe 7,500 at worst. Your high end Caitlins for a Nike swoosh, a WNBA logo, they're probably 30 to $50,000. So with an additional card, a downtown kaboom, whatever. And again, that could be anybody. Your average Caitlin box is probably more in that. This is totally estimating somewhere. I'm guessing maybe in the 12.5 range, 12.5 to 15,000. I'm saying those numbers very casually, but like I just I just had to buy a new car and we obviously financed it, put nothing down, and it was a $23,000 card. So the price of a new car is what you're getting in one of these boxes, which is insane to me. Um, so what does that mean? What should the value of this product be then? If you're low end, if your average Angel Reese, half of those boxes is averaging out to 2,500, and half of those boxes is somewhere in the 12,500 to maybe 15,000 range. What should these actually sell for? So the first thing is, I don't think they should sell for 30,000. I think anyone who buys at this price is either buying into the hype or they just want to be guaranteed to get one. I think this has just got to be too high. The other thing is you're going to have a mass dump of this product on the at once, right? Prism kind of is a slow trickle because those cards are buried all over the place and it takes months for people to pull them out. If people buy this and just open them right away, you're going to have a mass dump of cards on the market all at once, which could also drive prices down. So I was thinking, what if I was a high end collector and I also cared about and I didn't, I didn't have $100 million in crypto because I bought Bitcoin when it was $5 or whatever, what would I actually be willing to pay? And I have to imagine that somewhere in like the 7,500 range is probably where this product should sell out at, considering half of the boxes will probably average more than that and the other half will be less than that, and that kind of splits the middle about 7,500, a 50-50 shot of getting one that's worth more or one that's less. Um, and again, that price is just out of almost everybody's. I mean, again, I just I would just put that towards a car payment, right? Can I pay off my car and two two cards? Um, so that's kind of where I think this product probably should fall based on some rough math and looking at those cards and where things may fall. So obviously this product's not for me. Why am I pro this product? Why do I think this is a good idea? And it really comes down to the fact that high-end collectors are out there. you can't make them go away. You can't just go pretend they don't exist because they're going to buy the thing that has the most expensive stuff in it. And if they weren't buying this, they're going to go buy the things we want, right? How frustrating is it for us sometimes to try to go to the go to Walmart or Target because boy, it'd be cool if I could get three optic football blasters. And I have no chance of getting those because somebody goes and buys them and they sell them on eBay for $60. Who's buying them for $60? It's not us. Nobody on my any of the channels I watch is buying optic blasters for 60 bucks. It's the high-end collector. They're out there buying the stuff that has the stuff we want, but they'll also want to buy this other stuff that's kind of reserved for them. And I'm all for it. Go buy this stuff up. Spend your money there. I don't mean that even in a derogatory way. This is for you. Go buy it. Eat it up. Get those downtowns of all those rookies. I know I would love to have some of those, but it's not for me. And so what do I hope that does? I hope it means some of those other products become more available for us. I've talked about WNBA Donruss. Maybe if they're chasing these harder to get downtowns of the rookies from 2024, some of those 2025 downtowns will be for me. Maybe I can go find those boxes for $30 instead of $50 on eBay or 75 on eBay or whatever they're going to be. They're going to spend, like I said, they're going to spend their money. Let them spend their money on the high end stuff. That's what they want, anyways. Let them have it. It's their cake. Let them have it too. Just make the other stuff available for us so the average collector has a chance at chasing some cool stuff too. I am totally okay with products not being for me and cool products and cards being out there that I can't chase. I don't need to chase every single card that's ever made. There are plenty of cards I can chase in other products. I think the Paul Skeens MLB debut logo is a great example of a product that, even though those secondary prices got really high last year, is a really cool novel concept. And if Topps or Panini could figure out a way to make that more accessible and have those prices be more stable, is a cool product for the masses because my chance of getting that Skeens 101 MLB debut logo card is the same as anybody else buying it. And yes, the high end collector is going to buy the Breakers Delights and they're going to buy the Jumbo Hobbies and they're going to have a greater chance at it. But I still got a shot, right? I can go to the store and find that mega box, and one in 50,000 mega boxes has an MLB debut patch, but gosh darn it, maybe that's the one I have, right? And that's a good feeling. So those products and those chases are still out there, but a product like this, I have no problem taking that away from me and saying these are for somebody else. Go get those because you know what I'd be happy with a Don Russ, Caitlin Clark downtown. I've never pulled a numbered of my own Caitlin Clark WNBA card. I'm fine chasing that stuff if the high end collector wants to chase this stuff. So that's my take on this product. It's fine. Let them have it. Let them chase it. Let them put their money towards that. And hopefully it means there's more stuff available for us. So I'm very curious what you guys think about it. Obviously, in some ways I think they set this price at 30,000 just to get people talking about it, right? It's what do they say? Any bad press is still good press, right? Like, I'm sure, and even my first post where I made a post about it, like, who's buying this? The initial reaction is kind of like, oh, come on, right? But when you sit down and think about it, it's really a good product for that audience, and that audience is not going away. They're always going to be there. So, again, let them have it. So, very curious to see what you guys think. Um, if you got a contrary opinion, let me know. I'd love to chat about it with you. I think this is a really interesting topic in the hobby. I think it's a really good point for the average collector as well as the high end collector to discuss because I think we can both coexist. We don't have to be mad at each other. Uh, let's just, let's coexist. Let's all be happy. So give us a like and subscribe if you like more content like this. Let me know. Leave your comments. And remember, girls are collectors too.